Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tracy with TR's Tarot Talk 1111. I am here to do the zodiac sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and all cross watchers. Of course, if you're a cross watcher, keep in mind that energies can pertain to you instead of your person because spirit knows who's watching. I'm winging things a little bit this time around, guys. I have tons of oracles as usual. I've got 2 tarot decks, but we're going to be focusing on relationship this month. We're going to take a look at your person's energy versus your energy. And it's a big month. Actually, it's eclipse season, guys. We got Mercury going retrograde. So we're going to take a look at the energies. And I'm also going to use tarot in order to give you general message for the month as well. Anything that might want to come through that doesn't have anything to do with relationships. But we're going to start the reading out with your relationship. Now, if you're new to my channel, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I'm so excited. Big things are coming. Oh my God, I just feel it. So I have an affirmation I want to start each of the zodiacs with. So this is the new moon affirmation. And I made an intention candle, guys. I can't really show it to you without the crystals falling into the well. But this is a protection candle and a manifestation candle. I put a lot of Reiki energy into it. I'm going to be burning one all day as this one burns down. I think it's like a 4-hour candle. I'll light another one, and we're going to use them for manifestation for the month of May. So I wasn't able to do a new moon ritual with you guys. So we're going to do an affirmation. I already did the candle. And if you want, you can write down your intentions for the new moon. And after you're done watching the video, burn it. Send it out to the universe, okay? I really wanted to go live, but wasn't able to. So instead, we're going to kind of mush them together. So the new moon affirmation is, I am ready to start a new chapter. I am ready to manifest abundance. I welcome love into my life in all forms. I am ready for growth. I am ready to accept change. Okay? So that is the affirmation. I already lit a candle. If you guys want to write down any intention work that you have and burn it for the new moon ritual, that would be awesome, guys. So I am using my own deck that I made called Ask Your Higher Self. I am using the Queen of the Moon. Let me grab it. Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. And the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck in order to look at general energies for this month from you and your person. So first we're going to get a card for, there's a card in there that don't belong in there. Oh, it's a chakra card. So I don't believe in serendipity. This showed up in your reading, so maybe it wanted to be seen, okay? It is the base chakra. So if there's any foundational work that you should be working on in this relationship or in your life in general, everything starts with basic needs and grounding. Make sure you're grounded. Make sure that you're, focused on your finances. Anything that is, puts a roof over your head, food in your stomach, and makes you feel safe and secure. All right, so let's get a card for your person, for Taurus's person, please. Whoever is on their heart and mind in the month of May, can we get a card for Taurus's person, please? Okay, so we have the self-reflection card. It is a number 17. It's the waning gibbous moon. And let's take a look at Taurus, my viewer or cross watcher. What is their energy toward their person on their heart and mind in the month of May? Okay. We have action, number 15. Waning Gibbous 6. So we got waning gibbous. Oh, wait, I misread that. I apologize. Waning gibbous 1 and waxing gibbous 6. All right, let's put these over here. Let's get a card for your person from the Wisdom of the House of Night. For Taurus's person for the month of May and love and romance, relationship. What is Taurus's person's energy toward Taurus in the month of May, please? How will these eclipses be affecting this relationship for Taurus's person in the month of May? Remember, guys, there will be an extended, there always is. It's in Patreon. It is a monthly fee for Patreon, but it's only $4.44. And you get all 12 extended. So that's a deal. So if you're interested, there will be a link in the description box below. Spirit's not going to give me a card while I'm talking. If you want to watch the extended, there will be a link in the description box to my Patreon account. Also, I'm going to be running some specials in May and June to help fund my trip to Las Vegas, because I'm going to be officiating the wedding for Rich Lopp and Leah Ann. They're getting married on July 9th, and I am officiating. So I'm going to be offering some smaller readings for very good prices in order to raise money. If anybody would like to donate to the cause to help pay and fund for my trip, there is a donation link as well, a PayPal me link. Okay, anything else I need to tell them? If you'd like to book a personal private reading, check out the specials. And if you'd like a full reading, that's also going to be listed in the description box. If you're a member of Patreon in the 11/11 or 22/22, we're just finishing the 100-day journaling challenge, and we will be starting. Actually, I think I'm going to do another we're going to do more journaling, but it's deep shadow work. If you're interested in healing and doing shadow work, you can join at the 11/11, which is basically a tier that I created for twin flames, sacred soulmates on an ascension journey. If you don't feel like you fit there, you might want to join at the 22/22, because I'm going to be teaching a class on numerology as well, starting pretty soon here. I got to get the reference material together, but I think probably about mid-May, maybe the second week of May. All right, enough. I should have done that in the beginning and forgot. All right, Spirit, we need a card for Taurus's person's energy toward Taurus in the month. That's the one that wanted to come out. Okay, we have, self-worth, self-reflection, and self-worth. Wow, your person's kind of in a spot, aren't they? Let's take a look at Taurus's energy in the month of May toward this connection, toward their person. What is Taurus's energy in the month of May in this connection toward their person? What is their energy toward their person? Oh, you got 2. Oh, so we have denial, number 14. And we have differences. Oh, so, gosh, I feel like you guys are just kind of disconnecting, aren't you? All right, I'm going to put these up here so I can use them for the next. All right, let's talk to your person's higher self. What is going on with your person's higher self? Advice for your person's higher self. What is their higher self trying to tell them, show them in regards to this connection? What is your person's higher self? Ooh, stop and regroup. And what is your higher self guiding you to do during this month of May when it comes to this connection? What is your higher self guiding you to do? Okay. Again, we've got 2 for you. Now the overall energy is the bottom of the deck. All right, so for your person, we have stop and regroup. And they are. I mean, they stopped, they're regrouping, they're in self-reflection, they're working on their self-esteem, their self-worth. Actually, it's a number 5. I don't know that they're actually working on their self-worth. I think they're being guided to, but I think it feels like a little bit of self-pity going on here. Like, I'm not good enough, right? I need to take a break. I need to look at things from a different point of view. I'm feeling hangman energy. Now, for you, we have journal your journey and watch for patterns, because I do believe that you've fallen into an old pattern here. With the action, denial. So that's a number 15 breaks down to a 6. This is 14 breaks down to a 5. 5 changes. We have 36, which is a 9. That tells me that things are culminating. You're almost to the end of this cycle, but I do believe you're stuck in a cycle, Taurus. The cycle I believe that you're stuck in is this cycle of it's like in your mind, I'm seeing fruit. Don't ask me why. But I'm noticing here is a hand that is reaching for grapes. Okay? And here is yin and yang energy, masculine, feminine energy, that is like apples to oranges, right? Again, fruit. And so I feel like you're kind of feeling a little bit like repetitive energy, like, we keep doing this. There, the differences between us are, and I'm noticing with the grapes too, we've got red grapes and purple grapes. It does seem to be, it just feels to me like you keep revisiting this energy of just hold on a minute, guys. I really need to lean into this energy, because there's a message here that I'm having a hard time articulating. I feel like your person has been stagnant for a while. And I feel like you are a little bit impatient with this action card. You're wanting change to occur. You feel like your person is kind of in denial about the connection. You're also, so there's shadow work that needs to be done here. I'm trying to be gentle with my words, but quite honestly, you keep falling into old patterns of denying that the differences between the two of you are actually what makes you the best power couple, right? It's almost like this energy of you expect your person to show up a certain way or do a certain thing, act in a certain way, and you're not seeing the blessing in the fact that the differences you share are actually what is foundational, right? With that base chakra. It's the yin and yang. So the yin and yang complements each other. They're not identical. So where your strengths are, they have weaknesses. And where their strengths are, you have weaknesses. And I just get this feeling of impatience, like your person's not moving, they're not growing, they're not reaching. And that's got you returning into an energy of come on, Spirit, give me a word. I'm sorry, guys. I feel the energy. It's just, I don't want to say that you're angry because you're not. But you are kind of feeling, you've fallen back into that Five of Pentacles energy, that energy of feeling abandoned, of feeling alone, of feeling like, it's time for me to move on, is what I'm hearing. We have this, you are only a victim if you choose to be. And we have journal your journey and watch for patterns. I think this could be a pattern. And remember that energies can actually shift. So if this doesn't feel like you and this feels like you, take what resonates. But with this self-reflection and this mirror here, I really feel like both of you are kind of in a similar energy. Your person is just stagnant because of fears and not feeling good enough. And you are not feeling good enough. You're feeling like this is something that's been denied to you, and it hurts. Let's just put it that way. This feels like a denial. Like this has been, like the universe has said, nah, no keys here, no collecting $200 or pass and go. There's just, you kind of are feeling this energy of defeated. We have too many differences. There's something being denied to you. And I think with that denial, what's being denied to you is forward movement, forward action. And the reason why, and that's why, so Spirit's saying journal your journey, okay? Watch for patterns, because it seems like whenever your person goes into healing mode, which is what they're doing, they're regrouping, they're self-reflecting, they're looking at their self-worth. This is a healing cycle that your person is going through. And yet every time your person's growing or trying to grow, you are feeling abandoned. I'm just going to put it that way. I'm really trying to be gentle with you because I don't think that you're normally like this. I think normally you're like this. You're ready for action. You're dancing. You're high vibrational. You're reaching for your abundance. You're stretching, right? So I'm trying to be gentle with you because I don't think that this is something that you're going to be in for long. I think this is just during Mercury retrograde and the eclipse season. You're going to be in the void. You need to rest and be held. Both of you are in a healing cycle. Big shifts happen during these times. Meditation is the key, right? Meditation, you don't usually do group meditations. And if you do, you're not really interacting. You're just sitting together. And so it just feels like separate energy right now. Like, like there's a cycle that is begging to be closed. But yet you keep revisiting it. You keep cycling back and cycling back. So in the month of May, this is going to be, so I'm feeling for you and your person that, from yesterday, the new moon eclipse in your sign, until the full moon eclipse, which I'm not certain of the date, but I know it's mid-May, like the 16th or somewhere in there, depending on where you live. It's like the yoni, okay? It's the void. You are in the void. So do I have a sheet of paper I can write on for you guys? If you're not new to my channel, if you are a returning viewer, you know what the yoni is because I've channeled it through channeled messages many times. Okay, masculine, feminine, void. Okay, this is the yoni. It's actually the Vesica Pisces, but the center part here, the bridge, the 0 point energy is the yoni. And this is where you guys are currently at, okay? It's 0 point energy. 0 point energy in the matrix. So zeros are pure potential. There's no action, okay? It's like the Fool card. It's pure potential. It is nothing with the potential of becoming anything. And so in the month of May, you guys are bridging into new action, okay? And you're being asked to continue working on whatever actions you've been taking toward healing this abandonment wound. So self-reflection, you're mirroring each other, by the way, okay? But I think this is an incubation period that you guys keep getting tossed back into the cycle is what it feels like by the universe because something hasn't been resolved. And I do believe it's shadow work. So that's the general overall energy for your relationship for the month of May. I'm going to toss... So in the extended, we're going to do thoughts, feelings, current life situation, and the next movement when things free up. So what I wanted to say is, so in the matrix, when we're manifesting, when we're living life, everything is choices. Everything comes down to our belief systems, our desires, and our choices and actions. Okay. And when you're in the void, it's a state of non-action. It's a state of reflection. And it's from that 0, you can go left or right. So the binary codes are 0s and 1s. 1s are action. It's the choices that we make to move forward. And so it feels like in the month of May, what's really going on here is self-reflection and growth. Okay, in that void, you're going to be guided. If you seek, you will be guided for the next phase where choices will have to be made. Okay, so journal your journey and watch for patterns, because I do believe if you do that, you will see where you keep sliding, it's almost like bipolar energy, guys. It feels like 1 minute you're really, really high, feeling good, moving forward, knowing that what's best for you is actually what's happening. And then you fall into these lows of feeling like self-victimization, like, what you reach for, what you've been working so hard for, where you've been, healing, it's like what you want most is being denied to you. And that leaves you feeling a little bit victimized. And so we're going to need to take a look at that in May on why is that. Okay. So what do I want to do? So what I'm going to do now, because I'm kind of winging it here. You guys are setting the tone. Happy birthday, by the way, for all of my Taurians. So you guys are kind of setting the tone for the rest of the readings, just so you know. So I'm going to get your oracles for this relationship. And then what I think I'm going to do is toss tarot on just your energy for the month as a general message, looking at, like whatever comes out. It could be about your relationship, or it could be about your finances, your career. We're going to take a look at what this month will bring you with all of the shifts and changes that eclipses and Mercury retrograde brings you. All right. But as far as the love relationship, we'll go into the extended and look at what does your person think? What do they feel in regards to you in this situation? What is their current life looking like, where they're at? And what is the next inspired action once you come out of this void? Okay. Excuse me. We're going to look at your advice, though, for this, and then I'm going to do a general reading for you. So in love and romance, we have boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. I think that's because whenever we feel like we are victimized, it's because a boundary has been crossed. And that's a personal boundary. And if you're in a pattern, take a look at, do you build boundaries, or do you place boundaries, or do you build walls? Because the boundaries you're placing, or that your person is placing, are there to protect this feeling of rejection. Firm boundaries are needed now. Boundaries, not walls. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. I do believe that's your energy, Taurus. It could be your person's too, because you do really reflect or mirror each other. But if you're feeling down, you're feeling lonely, you're feeling rejected, you're feeling like things are being denied to you, Spirit's asking you, do what you love, right? When you help others, like donate or work at a shelter or whatever the things are that make you feel good about life. Because if you just wallow, you're going to stay in stagnation, right? God, I can't wait to toss some tarot, because I really feel like judgment energy coming through for you guys, where, the past, the present, and the future are all what's being looked at this month. So great achievement. See, again, so I noticed on this deck on the bottom, when I leaned it up here, it says gratitude. And I was feeling that for you. You've come so far. You have grown so much. Even this relationship has changed and grown. And even though it's in a stagnant moment, you're right at the end with this 9. This is a lesson that you've been really hammering at for a while now, Taurus. And you're almost there. And you're being asked to journal so that you can see the victories. I mean, you should never compare yourself to anybody but yourself. Where were you a month ago? Where were you, 5 months ago, 6 months ago? Where were you last year? Where were you 5 years ago? Right? When did your journey start? And how far have you grown? And how far have you come? Because you should be grateful for the growth that you've seen. And, I do believe that a lot of you are healers. You help other people, right? You feel good when you help other people. And when we do that, because I kind of get that, my North Node is Taurus. Taurians can be a bit lavish, they like to be spoiled. They like to have good things. They like to enjoy food, they just like an abundant life. And I think that you've cultivated a lot of achievements and abundance through service to others. So you're in some kind of a healing modality, whether you know it or not. Even if you're a hairdresser and you're just helping your clients, they drop all their problems on you and talk to you. And I just feel like that's where you need to be focusing right now is, on, you need to put your focus and attention on the good things and stop worrying about what is being denied to you. Because sometimes rejection is God's greatest protection, right? Something here is about to shift. I can feel it. Like I can't wait to tear into the tarot because I can feel a shift happening. But I think that you're in that yoni state. You're in the in-between. You're in the void. And, you can't stay there forever. That's the birthing canal. That's the gestation. That's the womb of the birthing process. And it takes as long as it takes. We're going to have a storm, guys. So if you start hearing thunder and lightning, hopefully we don't lose power. But yeah, it's a spring storm. We got thunderstorms coming. That means warmer weather's coming too. All right, so let's focus on your achievements and gratitude and service. It's okay to put boundaries up. But remember, if you're putting boundaries up and they're mirroring you, they're probably putting boundaries up too. Make sure you're honoring theirs, they're honoring yours. And, focus on the things that bring you happiness, because that's going to help you to manifest and call in more of that. And, you're only a victim if you choose to be. That speaks for itself. All right, next we have, calling in your soulmate. Yes, because I really do feel like this is a destined partnership. Because of the mirroring, obviously. If you resonate with like twin flames or just sacred soulmates, and you feel like this person's been a huge part of your achievements, your growth, your leveling up and learning and healing and just going through it, then obviously that's with purpose and intent. So why would you be a victim? Be grateful for that. No matter how it turns out, no matter what happens, you're only a victim if you choose to be. Look at the upside. How much have you grown since meeting this person? What have they reflected to you? What have you learned? How is your self-worth versus where it was before you met or before this activation occurred, right? This is a manifestation. And in the matrix, zeros is potential. One is a choice, and it's actually manifesting something into the physical. So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will help bring you together. It is the prayer and meditation is the key. And we have passion, guys. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. That's so magnetics. It's all about magnetics for you guys. Okay. When you're focused on what you don't have, denial. When you're focused on not being worthy, self-worth. When you're focused on obstacles, boundaries, and differences, you're literally manifesting more stagnation. Okay? Spirit wants you to focus on service, achievements, a pat on the back, passion, magnetics. Visualize what you want to call into your life and let go of the outcome. It might be this person, it might not be this person, right? This person could be a catalyst for your growth. But you need to open up and be willing to allow it to be whatever it's meant to be. So I'm going to get some shadow work cards for your person. We have demanding. When displayed, you are most likely making the other person feel inferior. Check your anxiety and depression. I think they feel you. I think they feel this action card where you're really missing them. You've probably communicated something to this person, that you're tired of waiting, or even if it's just energetically, maybe you haven't spoken. But there's an energy here that your person is picking up on of you kind of demanding. I don't think you're demanding, but I think they feel kind of tacked down, right? Making them, that's self-worth, making them feel inferior, anxious, depressed. It's the mirror, guys. It's not you. Yes, you are a little impatient. Yes, you would like to see your person make some kind of changes. But when they detect that energy from you, it sends them back into their shadow of feeling inferior. Okay, feeling like they can't meet your expectations currently. Let's look at yours. What does Spirit want you to take a look at in the month of May? Fearful, a learned behavior that can be unlearned. Also a low vibrational feeling that creates limitations for you and your future happiness. All right, so fear of abandonment, fear of being unworthy or of being denied what you want. Let's take a look at how is your person's energy towards you toward the end of the month. Ooh. Okay, so I didn't get the end of the month out. I was saying, what is your person's feelings towards you? We got the runner here. Reality can sometimes be too hard to face. So your person's in running mode. I guess we'll just take a look at the overall energy because I know that's what that is. What about your overall energy towards your person? Ooh, karma, pay what you owe. You receive what you have put out. Karma is just another word for lessons. Wow. This is a karmic connection, by the way. I mean, I'm not saying that it is not going to happen. I'm just saying that obviously when you mirror each other, this is a relationship that is here to teach us something. And you are feeling a little bit, you're stuck in a loop. You haven't learned the lesson yet. I think your lesson is trust in the divine, not your person. And the overall energy is gratitude. Again, grateful. You are exactly where you're supposed to be, so be thankful for the now. You're in the void, rest and be held. Meditation will bring you answers. All right, so let's take a look at overall energies. If it comes out as you and your person, that's great. But I'm going to take a look at finances, career, whatever Spirit wants to bring out just for Taurus. Spirit, we are, ooh, that goes there. We are now navigating away from the romance and we are looking at general energies for my Taurians in the month of May, please. General energies for Taurus in the month of May. I guess we're reading reversals since I just clearly heard it. All right, what does Taurus need to know in their general energy? Family, career, personal. What energies for the month of May for Taurus, please? Clear, accurate, concise messages for general occurrence in the month of May. One more, please. Can I get one more for Taurus? There we go. All right. How do you want to receive? Thank you. All right. Bottom of the deck. All right. Wheel of Fortune. You are exactly where you're supposed to be. So be thankful for the now. Again, we have karma because when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, this is destiny. This is, a turn of events that is not really controlled by you. All right. Yeah, so this stagnation, this not taking a choice, making a choice, being indecisive, being closed off, cold, extreme stress. Geez, there's a lot of energy here, guys. I mean, no communication. stuck in a cycle. And that cycle is because you've been waiting. You're impatient because you're not doing you. You're supposed to be doing you. You're not trusting your intuition either. All right, so finances, if this is finances, because I don't know that it is, but if it is, you've done everything you can. When you get to this point in your investments, it's time to, you've tilled the soil, you've planted the seeds. Now you're just waiting to see what's going to come of it, what's going to be the outcome, right? And there's more practice coming for you. Let me clarify this 5 of Wands. So I feel like the stagnation. Oh, there's the Judgment card. I told you I felt judgment coming through. All right, that's what that's all about. All right, clarify the 7 of Pentacles, please. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race, guys. You are in the void. Okay, this is where the universe, this is probably not just in this relationship, but in life in general, because we are going through this huge transformation with these eclipses and the past, right? The past is coming back. The past. Wheel of Fortune, karma, judgment. It's a decision here that has not been made. It's a conflicted mind. It's somebody who is really trying to move forward. Yeah, really trying to move forward. Knight of Wands. What is the advice, please? Oh, what is the advice? So for some of you, if you're in a third-party situation, oh, it's going to, ooh. All right. Flat out. Whatever. This could be this relationship with your person. This could be just your life in general. Wherever your heart has felt stagnation, because I'm seeing it. It's like, I've been working and working and working and working, because we got the 8 of Pentacles. I've been working on creating movement, right? Movement. But you're wanting the Knight of Wands and you're getting the Knight of Pentacles. And the funny thing is I think, and this isn't just in romance, this is in life in general, I think that you always, that's the pattern. The pattern is you like that fulfillment. You're a Taurus. You like gratification. You like excitement. You like things to go in your favor, and you want it to happen quickly. But it's been fleeting, right? It doesn't seem to stick around. It doesn't seem to it's like throwing noodles at a wall. And so what you've been manifesting and asking Source for is something that sticks around, something that brings you happiness, something that is unlike the past, right? Something that is unlike what you always get. And it's coming. It's on its way, and it's showing up right. It's showing up for you slow and steady. Spirit's teaching you a lesson in patience. Because that foundation, that root chakra, right? It's having too many choices to make a move in your life. And actually, I feel like this could be your person's energy. Things are about to turn. That's what I want to say. I'm already seeing what's going to happen, and I don't want to tell you because I think it's counterproductive to your growth. I think that You are calling in your soulmate. I think that things are going to happen once you get out of this void. I mean, you're heading for the sun. But there's work to be done. And you're trying to manifest something better than fleeting, right? The Knight of Wands, yeah, they come in, they love bomb you. And this doesn't have to be romantically. This is jobs. This is friendships. This is situationships, you know, like adventure. It's exciting. It burns bright. It fuels you, makes you feel great. But it's almost like an addiction, right? You've been healing. You've been trying to change that mentality and really create something that doesn't break your heart and leave you in your finances and career and in relationships and in friendships. The Five of Wands to me is like your people. It's like the people surrounding you. And so in the month of May, you're being tested and asked to make a choice, a firm choice. What do you want? Tell the universe exactly what you want. Quit wavering. Be decisive, okay? And patient. Because what you want, that you have worked so hard for, is blossoming and growing, and it's coming. But it takes time. And the reason why it takes time is because it is a seed. It's not a flame. Flames are exciting and they burn bright and fast and light us up, make us feel lit up. But they burn out. You've got to constantly fuel it with fire to keep it burning. And I think you've lost a lot in your life, a lot of friendships, a lot of jobs, a lot of things just have never really solidified in a staying manner, in a way that it just sticks. And so in the month of May, you're being tested and taught a lesson about the void, about going within and really telling the universe what you want, and then getting in the mode of acceptance that what is meant for you is going to come. Just, trust it and trust the timing of it too. With this karma, what goes around comes around. Things are going to return to you in the month of May for evaluation. Does this stay? Does it go? That's what eclipses do, right? It's what Mercury retrograde does. It brings the past into the present moment for us to take a look at it. Does this belong in my energy? Does this belong in my life? Am I ready to move beyond it? Action. Wheel of Fortune. And when things are in the yoni or the void, it's because it's the womb, it's gestation. What you've planted is actually growing. And when you come out of this, and you are going to come out of this, you're going to come out of this rather quickly. And I really want to reiterate, this isn't just in romance. This is in your life. You're being taught a karmic lesson about really slowing down and building a firm foundation, something that will last and last and last. And you need it. You've been feeling fear around stability and security, and you just don't feel safe in your own skin. And so look for friendships, situationships, romance, childhood traumas. Look for, in meditation, a clearer vision, because it's coming, a clear vision on what you truly want. And temperance is what I'm feeling. Like look at the conflicting energy here. This is conflict, guys. This is conflict between these two knights, right? I want it all and I want it now. And then we've got the Five of Wands, which is, practice, practice, practice. This is conflict, but this is the kind of conflict that growth comes from because you're practicing. And so the conflict is between, feeling like nothing is ever moving, nothing is ever growing, but really you've done a lot. You've achieved a lot. That's why you should be journaling. But with the Knight of Wands, it's like, what I really want is for things to speed up, for things to just show up, for things to happen. And so you're learning a lesson in the month of May in patience. And honestly, this is a beautiful lesson that's going to help you to clear your energy. There's going to be a culling in May, I think, for everybody, where you're just going to cut away whatever needs to go so that you can welcome in what's wanting to enter. And so we're going to take a look at and get you some clarity in the extended on this person, on whether or not they're going to be somebody that stays or goes. And if you're dealing with, a third-party situation, you don't have to be. But for me as a reader, that Three of Swords sometimes tells me that the conflict is competition, right? Competition. And with two knights, it could be competition between two different people on your end or theirs. It doesn't have to be, gender specific, because knights are just, they're the action, they're the messengers. You might actually have a choice coming in. A lot of energy here, guys. I'm going to take this over to the extended. The best advice that I have for you in the month of May is to journal and meditate and choose to focus on the blessings with gratitude. Look at how far you've come. And I would do some ritual work around telling the universe exactly what you want, because your prayers, your affirmations, and visualizations is what's going to help you to manifest it. Okay? But just know there are some old energies that will be returning to your life in May for you to make a judgment on in order to move forward, to get that wheel of karma turning, and hopefully in your favor. All right, so if this is where we part ways, I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening. And your guys' reading is going to be twice as long as everybody else's. I do that with intention, by the way, because it's your birthday. Everybody else's will probably be like 30 minutes long, but I always pay extra special attention to the birthday zodiac. So we'll take this over to the extended. If you're cross-watching, just know all the other videos are going to be much shorter than this. Same format, just, less depth, because this is my gift to the Tauruses for their birthday, in case you don't want to go to the extended. But if you do go to the extended, I'll see you over there. It's only $4.44. If you feel like you're in a sacred soulmate ascension journey, please join at the 1111 tier, because that's where we're doing all of our shadow work and healing and journaling, which you were advised to do, in order to heal this karma and to make these kind of choices with clarity. Okay, so I love you. Happy birthday. I'm going to take this over to the extended, and I will see you there, hopefully. Namaste.